got a question for Garrett.
Hey Garrett, I asked Ryan there a question like this. I want to ask you as well. There's a lot of highly rated guys who come through here, but there are just some guys when they're true freshmen are maybe just a little bit more ready to play college football the moment they get here. You were obviously one of those guys we saw in the spring game in your freshman year. How, for you and your experiences before you got to Ohio State, what maybe made you that not so much good enough to play here, but just ready to play as soon as you got here?
When you grow up in a place like Texas, you have the opportunity to play football year round. So my last 2 years of high school ball, I got the opportunity to do that. Usually I play basketball during the off season, but growing up in Texas, like I said, you have that opportunity. So I think more people around the country are starting to do that. And especially like for quarterbacks and receivers, skill positions, that could be a big factor in being ready to play, and seeing the competition and getting those reps, year round.
All righty, we'll go next to Jeremy Birmingham from Letterman Row.
Garrett, just a quick question for you. How do you evolve as a player from last year to this year? How do you go from a guy that everyone knows as a spectacular playmaker on the field on Saturdays to being a guy that's, there every day, all year round, and to become a leader in the receiver room?
Yeah, that's my focus right now because despite the year that happened, last year was a great season for Zone 6, in Ohio State. Not the way we wanted, but still a great season. But, you still have so much you can improve on. So for me, that's the biggest thing. And that wakes me up every morning knowing that I can still get so much better. And, most people when they get successful, it's human nature, to chill out and, take your foot off the pedal. But, we're taking a different approach in the Zone 6 room. So.
All righty, next up, we'll go to Bill Rabinowitz, Columbus Dispatch.
Hi, Garrett. Your first 2 years, you were blessed to catch balls from Justin Fields. Obviously, he's going to be a top pick. Now you're going to be catching balls from a guy who's never thrown a college pass. Could you just kind of tell me how confident you are that whoever wins the job is going to be able to play at the level that you guys expect?
Yeah, I mean, we every year, we recruit. So we recruit the top dudes, and this has been going on for forever. And then, Coach Day is one of the best at his job in the country. So, I'm very confident, and everyone on the team is confident that whoever's slinging the ball back there is going to be ready to go week one, and be able to take us wherever we're built to go. So I'm very confident in that.
Thank you.
All righty, next we'll go to Dan Hope from 11 Warriors.
Hey, Garrett, you had the opportunity recently to participate in a pro day with Justin Fields and catch passes from him. And I was just curious, someone who, maybe next year you're going through that process, just kind of how valuable is that opportunity for you?
Yeah, for the coaches to, let us be involved with Justin's pro day, that was a huge blessing just to get and show your ability, a year early in front of those scouts. So, it's definitely something I didn't take for granted. And, just getting that opportunity, I was super nervous before it. So to kind of get those nerves out of the way and know what I'm getting myself into, whenever that time comes for me to have my own pro day, it was definitely a good experience.
All righty, next up is Austin Ward, Letterman Row.
Garrett, were you surprised that you got another year to play with Chris when you made that decision? And what does that mean for this offense?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was surprised because when you're as good as Chris, you think those dudes get gone. So I was surprised, but whenever he had told me, I knew that we were gonna be right back. Hopefully right back where we were last year with a chance to compete for everything we want. So we expect to have one of the best rooms in the country, and having Chris back, that's gonna be a huge part of that.
All righty, next we'll go to Tim Hall, 97.1.
Hey, thanks, Garrett. I was just wondering, you and Chris instantly shot up to being, even in a shortened season, one of the best duos we've seen. What things do you think Chris has you beat in, and where do you think you've got him beat in?
I mean, that's a tough question. We both got our things that we bring to the table. So Chris faster right now, but once we Chris faster right now because we ain't raced. Actually, that's all I'm gonna say. We ain't raced, so about the 40 times he faster. But we're gonna see. But that's all I'm gonna speak on that. We both got our our gifts and things that we got to work on. So we just come in every day and put our head down and get to work, try to get better.
Thanks.
And we'll do 2 more for Garrett, 'cause we got a couple more receivers ready for you. Let's go to Doug Lamarice, Cleveland.com.
Garrett, we know you played outside a lot your first year, slot a good amount last year. Where do you think you'll be on the field this year? And can you just describe a little bit, what's the difference for you of where you line up on the field, how you think your skills are maximized at each spot?
I'm gonna be at X, so it's outside receiver most of the time. Backside is the strength of the formation, and I think it's really good for my development. It's a little bit harder to get off press and stuff like that from the outside, and when you're singled up. So I just think it's really good for my development to tie in playing slot last year and then bring it in with playing outside this year. Just be able to build my skill set to be able to play both. So. Personally, I want to be someone that you could put anywhere on the field, but next year I'm gonna be outside, so going back to outside.
Thank you.
All righty, we'll wrap it up with Joey Kaufman from the Columbus Dispatch. Joey.
Garrett, just to follow up on the last question, was there a particular reason you wanted to move outside? Did the coaching staff bring it up? Did you bring it up? How did the origin for that start?
We just got some dogs in the zone 6 room, so we just trying to make it happen. That's really all it is. We feel like the quarterback's going to be relying on us a lot, and the zone 6 room is super deep. We just wanted to get some I don't know how to put this, get all the dudes out there as best as we could. So it wasn't really my idea, but whenever they proposed it to me, I was cool with that 100%. I understood. So it is what it is.
All right, Garrett, really appreciate your time today. Thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all.